Did you know, on average, a recruiter spends just 75 seconds reading your CV? This means you've just over a minute to sell yourself and your strengths to the reader. This is easier said than done. 3/4 of CVs are rejected due to bad grammar, spelling, or poor visual layout. So what makes a successful job application? Here's our inspired selections guide on writing a CV. Tip 1. Length. Ensure your CV is no more than 2 pages long. Choose a clear, legible font and stick to a couple of font sizes throughout. The body of your CV should be no smaller than size 11 font. Tip 2. Layout. Instead of putting curriculum vitae at the top, put your name and make it larger, centralized and bold text. Then should come your address, followed by your email address and contact number. Try to use a sensible email address. Remember, age discrimination laws mean you don't have to disclose how old you are on your CV. Tip 3. You would need to write a brief personal statement, and this should appear directly under your contact details. Rather than reeling off your hobbies or interests, use this section to tell the employer why you're a good fit for their organization. Recruiters tell us that this section should be no more than 5 sentences long and should cover who you are, what you can bring to the table, and your career aims. Ensure you tailor your CV to each individual job you apply for. Identify skills in the job spec and include examples of these. Make each version of your CV a clear reflection of you as the perfect candidate for the job. Tip 4. Your employment history. Remember to list your most recent role first, and in terms of layout, list your job title and company of employment in bold. Put your dates of employment in brackets. Think about the role you're applying for and include any key points that may resonate with the prospective employer. Don't just copy your job description without thinking about it. Be specific, be precise, and it's nice to finish on some factual information about how you positively impacted the business. Tip 5. Education. With around 1/3 of job seekers embellishing qualifications to land a role, is it okay to get creative with your CV? In our opinion, no. It's actually fraud, and you could get caught out. However, there is absolutely nothing wrong with focusing on the positive. The course content, for example. Remember to include qualifications, subject, grade, institution, and date only. Add in further information if it will help the recruiter understand the context of a course in relation to the role you are applying for. Aside from qualifications, help yourself stand out from the crowd by listing any additional skills or other information that will strengthen your application. This could include training, language skills, relevant awards, or membership of professional bodies. Finally, read through your CV before you press send, and ask someone else to double check it in case any spelling or grammatical errors have slipped through the net. So what next? Well, unless you've the memory of a supercomputer, click here to download our Inspired Selections Job CV template.